At the height of the protests here in Detroit, Gabrielle Wilson was out there every single day working to make sure it stayed peaceful.
But now she isn't, and the reason may surprise you. Sean Lay spoke to Gabrielle today, and Sean, she says it's much different now.
Absolutely, and we followed Gabrielle Wilson. She really stood out the first week of protests right here in Detroit. The mayor even got his attention about Gabrielle's work in the streets, about protesting and about keeping things peaceful, but she says she's not protesting anymore, and here's why.
This is a peaceful protest.
For the first 7 days of protests in Detroit, Detroit got to know the voice of Gabrielle Wilson.
We're trying to do great things.
She had never protested before, but got into the thick of things when things got tense. She wanted to make sure every protest in Detroit was peaceful. Gabby, today, are you still protesting?
No.
Why?
Well, for me, I believe that a lot of work should be done behind the closed doors. I feel like there's enough leaders out there to be able to, lead the protests and do what they need to do out on the ground.
She's no longer lending her voice to protests. She thinks she can have more of an impact creating a nonprofit for middle-class African-American families.
There's a lot of people that need help that are Black African-Americans that are out here struggling their day-to-day lives. I'm one of them.
But this is a natural leader who got the attention of Mayor Duggan.
She was fearless. I mean, she was just magnificent.
The mayor brought you up specifically.
I never got a chance to speak with him. And I wish I would have, but I never got a chance to speak with him.
What would you tell him?
I would definitely say that we definitely had some things that we needed to talk about to help my people.
But we are hearing from other protesters who have also stopped, saying more aggressive groups pushed them to the side, criticizing those who wanted peaceful protests. Did you get turned off by the whole thing?
No. It hurt my feelings, but, it was like, all right.
We remember one instance where protesters were headed to a clash with police, and Gabrielle took her group of protesters, this leader, and took them the opposite way. She wanted things to be peaceful, and she says protesters criticized her for that, and she says she could be out there protesting right now, but she feels like she can get more done behind the scenes. Back to you.
She is a leader and a smart girl, Sean. I'm curious to know more about her nonprofit. Do you know any more about that and when she's starting it?
Absolutely, and keep in mind, she works security all the time, so she's always working, and then she goes home and she is launching this nonprofit soon. The focus is on African-American men, uplifting them financially when they need help, and African-American middle-class families, she says, just like her, trying to make ends meet.
All right, great story, Sean. We appreciate it.